Imagine you wake up one morning, walk outside, and there it is. Not showering. Not just one, not even two, but a whole mole of them. That's right, 6.02 2 times 10 of those minuscule furry diggers. Billions, trillions. Nope. We're talking numbers so large that your brain wants to go offline. So what if you instantly have a mole of moles? Let's dig in. First, a quick refresher. In chemistry, a mole is an amount unit used to express amounts of atoms, molecules, and ions. A mole is about 602,200,000 things. It's essentially nature's cheat code for an outrageously large number, but atoms are not. What we need to talk about today, we're referring to moles, the creatures, cute blind rodents with little claws and superpowers of tunneling. So if you had a mole of moles, the animal kind, in your hand, well, you wouldn't just hold a couple of them, you'll be in possession of more moles than there are stars in the observably entire universe. So let's get a sense of scale. A mole the animal could weigh 100 grams, or about a small apple. Multiply that by a mole of moles, and you have 6 times 10 kilograms. That's 100 times the mass of Earth. Yep, you have more moles than the world can bear. So what happens? Well, first, gravity. If you tried to stack that many moles in one place, they wouldn't just make a furry dune. The force of their own mass would crush them into a great sphere. A sphere so massive, it would have to crush itself with gravity. In other words, you just made a new star that is completely composed of moles. So what happens? Congratulations. Your mole family is now a superheated fireball, illuminating the night as if it were held up by a conceited second sun. The difference is that instead of hydrogen, it's squishy rodents. But hang on. Imagine for a moment that instead of allowing them to collapse, you tried to spread them out over the Earth. What would that look like? The area of Earth's land is roughly 150 million square kilometers. If you took your mole army and spread it over the crust, every square meter would have billions of moles piled on top of one another. Cities would vanish. Oceans would boil from the heat. Mountains flatten. And basically, no more Earth. It was just a huge torch, stinky furry blanket put across the whole place. And here's the dark twist. There are so many of them. The heat trapped in a pile would rise quickly, even if you were to space them out. The bottom layers would be squished into goo, gasifying and pressurizing themselves, and boom, massive explosions of mole matter. So stack them or spread them, however the end. And Earth doesn't live to see another mole experiment. The big reveal. A mole of moles doesn't just get you an overrun backyard. It practically hands you a new star, disappears Earth, and the universe gets that much weirder. So the next time you hear your science teacher say a mole, just be grateful we're dealing with atoms and not rodents. Takeaway. Some ideas are cute until you convert them to moles. If you enjoyed imagining this fluffy end-of-the-world scenario, give that like button a big old hug. Leave your own what-if question, and as always, don't forget to subscribe for more videos in which we contort science into topsy-turvy shapes, because you never know, your wild question just may be the next one we answer.